Okay, so now for the last part, we're going to go through an example of um, how this application can be used to identify hotspots, and by using the analysis widget that we briefly alluded to in the last section. So first, going to the search bar, there are a number of geocoders that can be used. We're going to use the ArcGIS World Geocoder. This is especially important because if you had a custom geocoder, you could enter it into the web application and limit your results. So right now, if we type in Main Street, it's going to go everywhere. It's going to have different countries, different cities, um, etc. But we can find the one for all intents and purposes. But if you had your own custom geocoder, you could limit the results to Denver and then use some localized names that might not be in the ArcGIS World Geocoder. So here we have Main Street Media 360 on South Colorado Boulevard. So now we have filters currently running, so we're going to get rid of those filters and bring back the crime in the entire layer. And now we use that, we're using just the default geocoder. So now we're going to go through analysis and try to find hotspots in this particular area. So the important part about this is that there are different types of different quantities of population per census block. So you don't really know, based off of just the points alone, where the highest amount of crime is. So this finding hotspots and dividing it by the population kind of normalizes the data off an equal playing field and shows you where the true hotspots are, so police know where to allocate resources and such. So going through here, we're going to choose crime, and then we're going to choose the enriched census blocks and then divide by population. So we're just going to do this, and then for this extent, we're going to run the analysis. And I'm giving that a moment. Now, the important part about this too is if you use the filter tool, you can filter hotspots by crime type. So right now, we're just going through a generalized overview of everything. But if you wanted to, you could filter everything down and then generate hotspots based off of the type of crime that occurred as well. Okay, so I'm going to pause this real quick and then wait for this to get done executing, and then we will come back to another video below to show the results.